Thanks, Sophie. You're watching South East Today. Ansa Chowdhury was just 50 years old when she died from kidney failure. She spent 10 years on the NHS transplant waiting list, but never received the call that could have kept her alive. Now her Sussex family is urging people to become living donors, meaning they donate one of their 2 kidneys, as it is possible to live a healthy life with just one. Around 8,000 people are waiting for a transplant on the NHS. Nearly 6,500 are in need of a kidney transplant, with someone diagnosed with kidney failure every 65 minutes. Today in Kent, a shop window display with a difference was urging more people to donate, as Sarah Smith explains.
In a busy Bluewater at the height of the sales, one shop is asking for something far more valuable than your cash. The mannequins represent the 6 people who die each week waiting for a kidney transplant. But in the middle is George from Ramsgate. He donated a kidney after deciding, despite all the tests and the surgery, he wanted to help.
But at the end of the day, someone is still alive because of my donation. So I can't take the pain I've been through and say that it's not worth it because there is someone who is alive.
Bob Wiggins donated a kidney 10 years ago and now campaigns for others to at least give it some thought.
That's all we're asking of people today, is to consider whether it's within yourself to do something like that, because it's not for everybody. But we don't need everybody to come forward. We just need enough people to come forward.
In Brighton, the Chowdhury twins know what not getting a kidney donation can mean. They lost their mum after she spent 10 years waiting for a transplant, which never came.
All I can think is, if someone had given her that gift of life, then it would be incredible to be able to share our lives with her and all the things that we've done.
It's more than 2 decades since their mum died, but their campaigning continues.
I haven't been in a family that's received one, but we sure as heck know what it's like to live as a family who didn't have one. And not that it was a bad life, but it could have been better, it could have been improved, it could have been a better quality of life. And I think that's what we want for everyone.
Back at Bluewater, the shop front caught the eye of Hanny. He donated a kidney to his dad 4 years ago. If he hadn't been a match, he too would have been relying on the kindness of strangers.
From dialysis 3 times a week, 8 hours a session, to absolutely freedom now, does whatever he likes. I hope everyone takes a look and just realise you can help someone, you really can, and you can still live a normal life.
Sometimes recipients remain anonymous, but donor George did receive a card from his.
It was a little girl who, through no fault of her own, had late-stage kidney failure and was on dialysis for 12 hours a day and couldn't be a kid, couldn't run around and see her friends. And the card basically just said, yeah, thank you, we've got a little girl back.
He's as healthy with 1 kidney as 2, he says, and what he's gained more than makes up for the sacrifice he made. Sarah Smith, BBC South East Today, Bluewater.